Hello, fellow humans. This is Lots of Hope. Welcome to this episode of the Living Journey, where we escape and explore a life in an alternate universe. Before we start, please make sure you are in a safe space. Can and will do nothing but relax while you're listening. Now, let's decompress. Vacationing in a dream, far, far away. You have not been able to remember how long it has been since your last vacation. When the chance came to you, having a paid, all-inclusive vacation in a house designed by the most famous residential architect in this world, you just had to jump into it. You were told the weather is impeccable at this time of the year. You will see a lot of beaches. You will see a lot of wonderful nature. Having food is great. Having great food is a plus. But having food that's prepared by one of the most famous Michelin chefs is another level. You remember how excited you were when you received the news. You started to do the research, seeing people who had been there before, dressing so beautifully, but then only wearing things that you have only saw on the fashion show makes you hesitate to visit, especially photos of a balcony. Everyone seems to float around the balcony, overlooking the edge of all dreams. You felt so much longing to stand at the same position and enjoy the view, but you felt a little bit of discomfort from your lack of confidence. After a bit of soul searching, flipping through all the clothes in your closet, you decided to call back and telling the concierge that you might not be able to come because you simply cannot find anything to wear. The concierge was confused, and then after you explained that you want to enjoy the vacation without being too conscious about your outfits, the concierge paused for just 1 second and then replied, "Would you mind waiting for maybe 10 minutes? And I will call you right back. I will see what I can do for you." You said, "Sure," as you were expecting the call to be much, much later. You started to tidy up your apartment. So by the time you got the call back, you were wearing the most comfortable shorts, shirt, wearing no shoes, with your hands covered with cleaning bubbles. By using your nose to pick up the phone call, you left the residue of cleaning bubbles on the screen of your phone. It was the concierge. "Hello, I'm calling you back. Hope it's a good time for you." You looked at the time. It was precisely 10 minutes. You replied immediately, "Oh, callback is a perfect timing." Then you blow up to your nose to clean out the bubbles that's standing on the nose tips. "Very well. We will make sure on your first day of arrival, all your luggages will be sent to your room, and the resort that your villa is a part of will welcome you to the resort boutique for a shopping trip. And we will make sure that you have a very satisfying experience." And a couple days later, you arrived at the resort. You were greeted by the staff, telling you all the amenities in the resort. But you were just so distracted by how beautiful the view, the nature surrounding the resort, the fresh air mixing with the fresh cut grass. As the sweetness from fruits float through the air, quiet music playing in the background as you arrived at the gate of the lobby. Underneath the grand doorway, it was the concierge, smiling pleasantly and ready to have the bell taking all your luggages to your villa. You have your toiletry, you have a styling kit, you have your personal belongings, and some clothes that you packed. That was just in case. Welcome. The concierge's greeting called you back to the reality. The wonderful nature mesmerized you, and the architecture was just so amazing. Staring at the lobby gate, you couldn't help but wonder, how amazing are these gates? Oh, the concierge looked back, telling you, it's designed especially for the height of the building. Forgive my memory, but I always remembered they are about 2 floors tall. Until this day, I'm still so impressed. Giving back a smile, the concierge guided you through their impressive gates. How long have you been working here, I wonder? Throughout my whole life. It's my honor to have you here with us. Inside the lobby, it's just as grand and impressive as the gate. You can spend all day focusing on every single spot of the lobby. You can find the tales in all human histories. On one corner stands one of the most famous sculptures from the Renaissance, and you read from the Wikipedia that is an authentic piece of artwork. On the ceiling, underneath all the carefully crafted molding and paintings, is a giant fan imported from South Asia, using the traditional crafting technique of the locals. As your thoughts float away even further in the lobby, you couldn't help but gasping. Wow, that painting! You pointed with your hands towards the painting behind the front desk. The concierge replied, that is the portrait by the founder of this resort. Such a wonderful painting. You can see the imagination and all the surrealistic elements drawing you in, almost like your thoughts cannot help but wander away. How did such a beautiful painting is created and is shown right in front of your eyes? Feeling so very lucky. It's almost like you're destined to be in this wonderfulness, to enjoy every second of your life, smelling the most beautiful flowers, as you couldn't help but gasping. After checking in, the concierge told you that your luggages will be waiting in the villa, and it's time to shop at the resort boutique. Being guided by the most beautiful music, you enter the resort boutique. You can already see the giant screen, the fashion show presenting the collections that's currently being sold in the boutique. Models walking down the runway as if you are one of them. It's such a wonderful environment. You almost thought that you entered fashion heaven. As you were waiting for the styling advisor, you started to pick items that attracts you. All the fabrics are so soft. Touching silk, it's like touching well-conditioned hair. It just falls off your fingertips. Just as you wonder about the flowers on the shirt, you realize The flower on the shirt is handcrafted, and all the petals hugs a crystal inside. It's so very nice. Like a curious butterfly, you're reaching out with your finger to touch the flower and the crystal. The crystal shines under the light, almost like the morning dew, dripping off the flower. Just imagine that I can wear this in the morning for breakfast. You couldn't help but expressing your desire. Having a wonderful flower on your shoulder for breakfast is a perfect plan. A style advisor answered it to your desire. It certainly is the most beautiful shirt for you, and I might have a different color. What is your favorite color? Being mesmerized by the crystal reflection, you answered. And moments later, you are wearing the exact shirt in your favorite color, looking like the perfect perfection that you are, being offered with your favorite beverages. You are almost too scared to spill the drink on the shirt that you love so very much. As couldn't believe the perfect fit enhancing your silhouette to be the most wonderful they have ever seen. The style advisor walked into your dressing room with even more beautiful looks. You can hear the rolling rack, and you can hear the clothes hangers knocking on each other like giggling angels. Oh, you're killing me. From the mirror, you see the most beautiful and wearable arts showing up in front of your eyes. Did I just arrive in heaven? No, this is earth. This is your life. They're so wonderful and so easy to appreciate. And you are so worthy of every single thing that you are enjoying. You are worthy of the best in this lifetime. Couldn't believe your eyes. You just have to reach out and touch the fabrics on your fingertips. And you know, it's so truly real the second the fabric runs through your skin. Couldn't the day get any better? Maybe yes, or always yes. But you know, it is so really satisfying to enjoy your life, to be alive. You like to share all the wonderful moments with everybody, people that you love, and the people that loves you. Might you wish to share every moment with them? Might that be impossible? It is such a shame that you cannot share every single moment with all your loved ones, especially in some moments as wonderful as now. But you know, you can always remember your happiness, your life experiences, and your authentic, beautiful life. Whenever you want to reach out, all the people are reachable by text, by phone calls, by holding hands, by hugs, or even by prayers. Whenever you are, wherever they are, you can share your happiness, your joy, and your life with them. It was a wonderful shopping trip. Going into the boutique wearing the most plain and comfortable outfits, walking out with couture on your shoulders, and bags of victories in your hands, striding down the hallway, walking through the impressive lobby. You belong to all the beautiful experience. Getting lost in the most beautiful greeneries. Finally, you see the villa standing by the sea, like a small castle, waving hands to welcome you. You arrived at the resort in the morning. Now it's golden hour. The sunlight shines on your face. You close your eyes. You close your eyes, enjoying the warmth, hugging your cheeks, realizing that you can enjoy this whenever you want to. It is such a pleasurable sensation. As you continue to walk towards the villa, the sea breeze brings a gentle salty scent right into your nose. Feeling the relaxation, enjoying your beautiful life. It is so very nice to be in this amazing vacation. I want to take a selfie in this wonderful light. Remembering how good this moment is, you said to yourself. With the snap sound, the camera captures your smile so perfectly in the golden sun. It's a moment that you can always remember, your true self, that always knows and remembers to smile, no matter whenever and wherever you are in your life. Oh, I cannot wait to see my villa, you said to yourself. So you start to run. Running towards the villa, you see the dream gets closer and closer to you. You know, just a little harder, and you will reach the dream. It's such a wonderful feeling to arrive at your dream. You can feel the motivation. You can feel the motivation to work harder, run faster, to reach to your destination. So just walk into the door and enjoy the villa. In the foyer, you see the ocean view through the grand living room. A piano on the side, like a frame holding up the beautiful picture. The warm decor welcomes you as you enjoy the beautiful zen. Running towards the piano like a child, dropping all your shopping bags, tapping the pianos to make the most enjoyable melodies. You can hear the waves of the ocean washing the beach. From all the research that you had done, you know the most famous balcony that faces the lighthouse is on the second floor. Grabbing all your shopping bags, running up the stairs, arranging your new closet, then put on a new outfit. Then you prepare to watch the sunset on the balcony. I'm going to have such a wonderful vacation here. It's almost impossible to resist the wonderfulness. So, diving in and enjoy. Run to the balcony as fast as you can. On the second floor, you run from your closet through your bedroom into the sitting area, looking at the beautiful decor and the perfect architecture. You cannot imagine all the things that you have ever dreamed of happens in just one single day. The orchid standing elegantly by the nightstand, the crystal chandelier in the bedroom, the furry aerial rock, and the silver candlestands, reflecting the gold sun right onto your face. Wind blowing on the curtains, and the curtain waves in the air, welcoming you towards the balcony. As you run faster and faster and faster and faster, you can feel the dopamine releasing in your brain. You see the world fades away. The light shines and the time flies. The world fades to the back and gets left behind with all your sadness and stress. Running so fast, you feel so free and so light. You take a leap towards the balcony. Your hair flies to the back. and the smile climbs onto your face as you jump up into the air, opening your arms with your feet arching like a ballerina, dancing and flying towards the setting sun, enjoying to fly, floating in the air as your hair waves on your cheeks. Life couldn't be more free now. It is exactly what you needed. Flying like a bird, enjoying the freedom, going anywhere you want, as the sun protects you in this mystical journey. The sun provides the energy, driving you forward each and every day. Whenever you feel the need to recharge, you can always look up to the sky as the sunlight shines onto your face. The happiness and joy resumes in your body. The relaxation of yourself flying around as free as possible, like a bird enduring the physical impossibilities to reach its destination. That is all you can do. That is what you can do. That is what you can do. You know it's within you. Knowing that you are selected to visit this villa for free is the proof that your kindness and your toughness are just enough to take you to the next dream come true. Suddenly, just as your mind wanders, a phone call brings you back to the ground. Not sure if you were truly flying. You are safely standing on the ground in the balcony. You know the call is from the limousine that is ready to take you to your dinner. Just enjoy life that you are given. A happy life, a happy mind, and a happy future. That you can make anything come true. That is all for this episode of The Living Journey. I truly am grateful for your time. Feel free to leave your reviews. Please like, follow, or subscribe. Until next time, lots of hope. Signing out.